I didn't know it'd be that big, though.
I think that if a person wasn't having fun doing this, they should turn in their fishing license.
I don't know. It's so much more than fishing. I know people don't hear that, but it really is.
I got him. Nice.
All right.
Wow.
Tazin TV is brought to you by Yamaha Right Waters, preserving our natural resources today so you can enjoy them tomorrow. Illumarine Boats, just built better. Ocean Wave Sunglasses, handcrafted in Atlantic Beach, Florida since 1979, with additional support provided by Live Target Lures and Smith's Consumer Products, and supported once again by Tourism Saskatchewan.
Welcome to Tazin Lake Lodge, one of our favorite places on the planet. There are the biggest fish in the world in this lake right here, maybe a world record lake trout. Dena Vick has never caught a lake trout, but she's gonna try to make her first trip to catch one a world record. Will she do it? We'll find out.
Jason Halfen, the technological angler, would also be joining us on this trip. And our first goal on the water was to get Dena her first lake trout and a few fish for a shore lunch.
So we're having a shore lunch here today, and we've got some small logs and some kindling here. We're gonna start a fire. And first we started with the limb saw from Smith's, and inside that, it's actually got a fire starter inside that and also a knife sharpener for the teeth on that saw. But we also have this little fire starter kit. What it is like a little cheese grater box and a striker to create spark. So the first thing you do is you take it and you run it like a cheese grater against the log like this. And what that's going to do, there's holes there, and that's going to fill that box up with shavings. And that'll be our fire starting material. So look at that. Now that's full of shavings. That took about, I don't even know if that took a minute, 30 seconds of scraping that. Full of some nice shavings there. And I'm going to make a little pile underneath my kindling and drop that in there and try to throw a spark on it, get it lit.
Well, we're in the boat here at Tazin Lake Lodge with Dena Vick from Eider Communications. Dena, what do you think of Tazin so far?
Oh, it's amazing. I love it. I don't think I expected it to be so pretty, you know, all the landscape. And I mean, I expected big fish, but I don't think I expected to, you know, wake up every morning with that beautiful bay and just the trees and everything.
You got to catch your first lake trout.
Yes. I don't know, it was cool. It was not what I expected either. I've been chasing little trout around all year, and you know, it's big fish and they fight, and it was a lot of fun.
After getting Dena her first lake trout of the trip, it was time to get her first pike. And it happened on the first cast.
Pike. There you go. Oh, that's a big hook set. That could be a good fish. That's your biggest pike, Dena?
Biggest pike.
All right, congratulations.
Here with the white thing on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, where's that net?
Oh no! Oh no!
That was a good fish.
I thought I heard a little drag.
Maybe bigger.
This might be a big fish. There it is.
Yes! Yeah. That's a big fish. For me.
Probably close. Yeah, that's a nice fish for sure.
Which was heavier, the amount of food you've eaten from Steve or the amount of fish that you've caught so far?
Maybe the food. Steve's amazing.
Yeah, food's
Yeah.
really good. You definitely eat well while you're at Tazin Lake Lodge. Not only with those chef-prepared meals, but our shore lunches can be just as popular. And after one particular shore lunch, we saw some of the local wildlife. And there were two bears actually after that lunch, and one of them was a cinnamon bear, and the black bear, we figure it was a sow and maybe like a 2-year-old cub that was with her. And I didn't see the mom, but I guess she was huge.
That's what they said.
And then the cinnamon was a pretty big bear as it was, but I'd never seen a cinnamon like that in the wild. In the wild, crikey. A brown phase, cinnamon color phase black bear. That was kind of cool to see. And it came in right after we had shore lunch, and as soon as we got in the boat and we were leaving, the two bears walked in, whether it was coincidental. I'm guessing they smelled us, and they were on their way, and they were just waiting for us to leave. But that's cool, and we might see a moose yet. They've seen a couple of moose since we've been up here.
That'd be cool.
You ready to go, Dena?
I am.
All right, today is the day we're gonna try to get you the big trout.
Yes. I want to break the world record, I'm hoping.
All right, are you? Have you been working out? Are your arms big enough, you think?
Yeah, I think so. Plus, we've been bringing in a lot of really big pike here. That's been a lot of good practice, I think.
Yeah, and we got Jason back there too. We're gonna try to get him a big trout. All right, we're fishing. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Big lake trouts.
We're trolling on the bottom with big swim baits like this perch from Live Target. It has magnets that hold the hooks up close to the body. We were picking up something from the bottom of the lake that was sticking to those magnets. Thankfully, we had a chemistry professor in the boat and someone who had a vivid imagination.
Or if it's for meteors.
No, it's not.
No, you laugh at me, but you think good
Naturally
stuff for
occurring iron
meteors.
ore.
That's iron ore, Jason?
That's iron ore. Magnetite.
Magnetite. Let's take a look.
All right, when we get back to Wi-Fi, we're going to Google meteors and what happens. Professor.
Let's watch this. Let's see if I can do it. Oh,
No, didn't do it. Ooh, look, it's going up on top. What if it's an alien creature that got let out by a meteor? Like the blob.
what did you just say?
What if it's like the blob, like an alien creature? that
oh, no,
came
I
out
heard
of a
you.
meteor, right? Well, let's shake it and see if it goes. Look what it's doing.
Is
Touch
going
it
back?
again and see if it eats you. Ah!
To change up our luck, we moved people around in different boats. I had Jason and Dan in with me, while Dena jumped in the boat with Barry.
Fish on. Fish on.
Hooked up. Yes. How was that hook set? Did he crush it?
I think he was kind of swimming along with me for a little while, and when I lifted up just to check for bottom, I got a little tug back.
Feel free to just try to give him a little extra hook set too for YouTube. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to reel in, then I'm going to back this up over the fish a little bit, all right?
Okay.
I'm going to try to concentrate. While I do that, I'll get the net out. Nice. Heck yeah, we just marked like 3 fish in this spot. We've been going back and forth. We tried some different lures. In fact, I put on something different. But Jason kept his live target juvenile pike swim bait on. And right now he's doing battle with one of Tazin Lake's famous giant lake trout.
Having fun?
Having fun. I think that if a person wasn't having fun doing this, they should turn in their fishing license. Oh, he's off.
No! No!
Yeah, he's off.
No! God dang.
All right, well, training is over, I guess.
Well, you got to fight one.
Yeah.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling very well because that could have been a world record fish on the end of the line right there. And you haven't caught a big one yet.
No.
And you finally had one and you almost had him to the boat. So the first time I was here at Tazin Lake, the first big one that I hooked into like that, the exact same thing happened. And it's heartbreak. Like
Yep.
you feel like, what could I have done differently? Man, am I ever gonna get that chance again? And the beauty of it is, you probably will. Because that's the second bite we've had out here this afternoon. We've marked more fish here this afternoon. We're gonna get back down, we're gonna go over them again. I think we've got a good chance of catching one.
I'm ready. Put me back in, Coach.
Let's go. Let's go. So I'm gonna throw on this half-wave spoon, nice bright flash. And this has been a really good hook for us up here. And we've had some success with some of those live target swim baits, but we've gone over a few fish with them now, and we're just gonna give them a little different look. Something a little flashier. See how it goes.
Since I was in the boat with the technological angler, I decided to ask him about my electronics.
So why would a guy, if chirp is only at 19 degrees there, why would a guy try to switch between 16 or 24 degrees?
I think that that might be more of the shallow water angler. That, you know, a 16-degree cone angle is going to be pretty limited coverage, and the shallower you get, the less and less information you're getting out from all around you, right? So there you might go to a wider beam, non-chirp beam, just to see more of what's going on around you, rather than just, you know, exactly right beneath the transducer. You know, the typical benchmark cone angles would be 20 degrees for a narrow beam sonar and 60 degrees for a wide beam sonar. And like, oh, I only had 140 feet of line out. So. That was a fish. With a 20-degree beam, your coverage area on the bottom, you have to think about it being a circle, and the diameter of the circle from side to side is 1/3 of the water's depth. Okay, so if you're in 30 feet of water, your coverage area on the bottom is a circle that's 10 feet across. Okay, and then when you go to a typical wide beam transducer, wide beam means typically around 60 degrees. There your coverage area is approximately equal to the water's depth. So in 30 feet of water, you're seeing a circular area that's 30 feet around, or 30 feet from side to side. Yep.
What you got, Bret?
Well, we're hooked up with big lake trout here. I switched to that half-wave spoon. We're actually just kind of out trolling. We're kind of out trolling to get spun around and do another line over the hole we like. Didn't mark this fish at all. And he came up and smashed it. So right now I'm just going to back up over the top of him and try to get vertical. He's probably sitting right down on the bottom. Oh, I didn't lose him, did I? I might have lost him. think he's still there. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not fighting back. Well, there's some head shakes. Okay, good. Woo! Oh, we had lost him there for a minute.
What time of day is it?
Oh, it is afternoon here. 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. We've missed. Jason had one fish almost all the way up to the boat.
Oh boy.
Back down to the bottom.
Didn't like that concept, did he?
No.
Getting too bright up here.
Back down to the bottom he goes. Jason had one almost all the way up to the boat, had at least one other bite, one other fish on. Dena had one on. Oh. How cool is that? Just peeling line. Back down to the bottom, 100 feet. Oh.
So if you're wondering if you should book a trip to Tazin Lake Lodge, only book a trip if you like things like this.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy.
My arms are already tired. Just started fighting them.
It always seems like it's not much until they get vertical and then it's game on.
Okay, we're gonna look for some air bubbles now. Getting him up to about 60 feet. Let's see if he lets me. No, nope, doesn't like that very much. We like to let them try to equalize as they come up. So we bring them up slow. It's so much fun to fight them, and your first instinct is just to get them up because you're so excited because it's so big. But it's important to really kind of try to slow them down a little bit. Let them expel some of that air, those gases.
Oh, I got him on the graph over there.
Now, do you? Where's he at?
About 40 feet down.
40 feet, okay. I like to take a break at 40. Oh, I see the weights. That's how clear the water is. He's not, oh, he's going back. It's down at 30 feet or so, and I can see the weights down there.
This moment of clean water is brought to you by Yamaha Right Waters.
Got him. Got him. Nice. All right. Whew. Wow. Not bad. Woo!
The switch paid off. Not long after I caught that trout, Dena was finally doing battle with one of Tazin's legendary Lakers.
Are we having fun yet?
Have a snack berry.
Taking line.
Run, Shimano, Conquering Run.
This could be the world record.
Taking line. Getting off.
Dena is hooked up. Is this the fish we've been looking for?
I think we need more cameras on this. All three of us are filming.
Yeah, we're taking 20 feet from it.
There's the weights.
Oh my, look at the size of that.
That's a big fish.
That's a giant.
Wow. Those trout are tricky. I mean, I think they hid from me all week long, you know? I mean, and with that one, I don't know if you guys heard Barry and I cracking up, laughing.
Oh, yeah, we could hear it. I think they could hear it in Alberta.
Because it kept messing with us. It's like, I think it hit it, thought it was on, then it was off, then maybe it was on. And then we both just kind of sat there like, oh, well. And then I went, wait a minute, I think that's kind of, you know, I don't think that's bottom. He said, no, it's bottom. And I went, I don't know. And boom, I was like, I don't think it's bottom. So I didn't know it'd be that big though. I think it's just the entire experience. I mean, one, yes, you can catch massive fish. You can get your personal best over and over again and keep beating it while you're here. But like I said, the beauty. I mean, I haven't seen a moose yet, but I've seen a bear. You know, it's just the lichen and the trees and the, you know, it's just, I don't know. It's so much more than fishing. I know people don't want to hear that, but it really is.
Oh my God! That's a big fish.
Yeah, you know.
Look at that.
Not here for little ones.
That's a big fish, Denny. Look at he's blowing bubbles out. Yeah, and there's the fish. Dude, this is a 40-pound lake trout we got on. Congrats, Boom.